Hello and welcome back to the Frozen Card Gaming YouTube page. It's Mateusz here, and this weekend the LCS 3 found place. And today I have another special guest with me, Ivan Chuk, who got top 32 with Salamangreat.
Yes, thank you. That would be me.
So first of all, congratulations on the top.
Thank you very much.
So why did you decide to play Salamangreat for this event?
So, when we were doing testing for the LCS, I was really set on playing Rock. I thought Rock deck would be the best deck with 6 hand traps. But then a day before, I started talking to Gabriel Susi, the European champion, and he was telling me how Salamangreat, this format, has really good matchups into Adamantia and Synchro Eldritch. And through talking with him and testing, we were doing like a lot of testing. I was playing Rock and he was playing Salad. The matchup really did seem in Salad's favor, even if it won dice roll or not, both siding and pre-siding. So then I just said, okay, I'll listen to you, and I decided on playing Salamangreat. Um, Even though I only had 12 hours to prepare, we sat down. He showed me all the things that I needed to know, and it ended up working great for me.
Yeah. What were your different matchups and how did your rounds overall go?
So I ended Swiss with a 7-2 record. I started at 1-2, so that wasn't really good. But then I managed to pull it back
Oh
and
damn.
go 7-2. Round 1, I played versus Altergeist. I won that match. Then round 2, I played versus Guru, which I lost. Then I played versus Rocktech, also lost that. Then I played against 2 more Rocks, which I won. Then I played Pure Eldritch, which was also won. Then Rocket, which I won, then Rock and Synchro Eldritch, and I won both of those as well. So that would be the end of my Swiss. And then in Top Cut, in Top 32, I played against Synchro Eldritch that played the Lightsworn engine. And in Game 3, I made a minor misplay, and it was kind of unlucky because he milled extremely well. So there was just nothing I could do. And yeah, I just couldn't play the game.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So regarding your list, so what? First of all, why is it sorted this way?
Okay, so now when we were building the deck, when Gabriel sent me the deck to check it out, the first thing he mentioned to me is that the deck was built in a 10, 10, 10, 10 order. Now, what does that mean? So basically, in the first row, the first 10 would be, I mean, the so-called bricks. Obviously, you cannot call hand traps bricks, the bricks of the deck. Then after that, the row under are the starters of the deck, the cards that lead us to plays. Then after that, we have the extenders. So the extenders basically allow us to play through hand traps, etc. And then we have the I don't know how to say it, the consistency cards, like the cards that we want to end on, and the cards that get us to our win condition. So that's like the general mindset that we came in with when building this deck, is that we wanted to be in the 10 10 10 10 order for maximum consistency.
Yeah. So regarding some card choices, why did you main Gozen match and how was it for you?
So when we were doing testing, we wanted a card that was in a way unfair, because Salamangreat as a deck, it's not really unfair. It's very fair. Like, it's very blatant. When you see Salamangreat making plays, it never lies to you. You always know what you're going up against. You just need to like find a way to break it. So when you're playing an unfair card such as Gozen Match, um, you can just steal games and win games. Gozen Match was really good versus Emancipator, because when they go for the needle fiber play and they summon O-line, if they have any rocks on field, which they most likely do, for example Guardian, which they have to keep to play around cantrips, you just flip Gozen Match. Now all of a sudden they have water, wind, and rock. It's really hard for them to play because they cannot extend. In the extra deck, they don't have any more waters. In the extra deck, the only wind is Reptite. Even then, it's hard for them to make because they have to get rid of all of their level 4s, or they have to get rid of O-line. So that card was just really amazing. Whenever I drew it, it instantly won me the match. Also, it played around Nibiru in a way that if they Nibiru'd you and you got a Nibiru token in the Adamantipator matchup or versus any deck in general, as long as you have a way to put a fire on board afterwards, you just flip Ghost Match on their turn in standby phase, you lock them into light, your token goes away, your fire monster stays, now you're in fire, your whole engine is still available, and they have to find a way without summoning anything, because everything, all of the rock deck starters and plays are earth. Without doing anything, they have to find a way to out Ghost Match, and it's almost practically impossible.
Yeah. How did you like the Parallel Exceed?
So PearlExceed as a card really boosted the consistency of the deck because it allows you to see your rank 4 engine more often. Now, what a lot of people were doing was playing format skipper and cards like that to get to it, and I am aware that those cards exist, but I just did not think that PearlExceed was that important to play suboptimal cards. I just believe that Lady Debug was superior in every way, and you have like 6 ways to see PearlExceed. You have Desires and you have the card itself. So it was just enough. And whenever I saw it, it did win me the match if it resolved. Also, it enabled going second. Any salad plus Exceed is guaranteed OTK with Access Code Talker through any field as long as they don't have Nibiru. So that card was just really amazing and the highlight of the weekend.
So for the side deck, what did you decide to side deck, for example, Phantasme and Ogre?
Phantasme is a really underrated card versus Sync Redlich because if you look at their hand trap lineup, most of the hand traps they play are target based. So having a card like Phantasme to protect you from targeting hand traps was really good, and it kind of mattered because you're playing a deck that can like possibly die to a Veiler if your hand is not that good. So Phantasme was extremely good. Also, I played versus Rocket and in Swiss, and it allowed me to draw 4. It was basically Saryuja. It was just insane. So Ghost Talker, um, that card was the new hand trap, the new Ghost Girl. But in testing, what we noticed a lot is that versus Incredible, when we Ghost Mournered the Needle Fiber, we will still have issues because on our turn, they can tag out the Needle Fiber into the formula, and then they can just summon Conquistador and go into Moonlight and spin whatever we had on the field.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to deal with that when you're playing Salamangreat. So just ogreing the Needle Fiber right away, even if they summon, it doesn't matter whatever they summon, it's still fine because it lets you, it's like one less interruption your turn. So Ogre was really good. Also, we were kind of scared of Pendulum because we believed that even though it's not represented, we thought that Pendulum would be like a really good meta call if anyone played it, because it's like a really good deck. It doesn't die to the Sanctum lock that's being played right now.
No.
Basically, like if it gets to Mighty Master, it can just wipe an entire field. So we were just kind of scared of that. And also, we wanted something more for rogue matchups. And in general, like it's a really good hand trap because it removes from the field. So it was just really overperforming. It was really good.
Do you have anything other to say? Any final words?
So final words. Basically, I would just like to give a massive shout out to Gabriel Susi for getting me to play this deck. He was really my highlight of this weekend. Really helped me a lot with everything that I needed to know, etc. Then I would like to give a shout out to the entire Secret 7 community. Dagger, Archimedes, Malefic D, Luffy, all of you guys, even Nightfall. You all know who you are. Thank you a lot for helping me. I would like to give a massive shout outs to all of my other online friends who helped me test. You all know who you are. Thank you a lot. Big shout out to the creation community. And yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, thank you, Ivan. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, don't forget to leave a like on the video and tell us in the comments down below what you thought about the deck. And I will see you guys next time.